Welcome everybody to an episode of Patience Politics. I'm your host, Dougie. Is my co-host Bray. This is episode 32 of season 3, and tonight could be another one of those pivotal episodes that leads to insane events as the global oil wars continue. But we will cover global news as we do. And tonight's special guests are the Irish, who are currently protesting the fuel shortages that have been rampant in their country. For like 7 days now. They've been nonstop protesting with the growing rumor. I don't want to jump the gun with all the information and stats, but it's not good there. It's not good. I've heard very extreme things, and we will talk about them tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is as a result of the action in the Middle East, and also some interesting things continue to happen there. So we will have some, like, maybe some breaking news. I hate using that because, people just kind of say that for everything. However, because of some of the things the U.S. is doing, China's reacting today, and so we'll get to it. But it's a lot of fun stuff, a lot of activity, a lot of global activity in the world today. We, of course, have some softer news, some robots. I still have access to the international stuff thanks to the new changes in the algorithm, which I, again, am just so happy about because I get to show you guys true international news, stuff that is blocked out and will never be covered by either mainstream media, other podcasters, until it gets to the breaking point. So you guys...
Breaking news?
Breaking news! So you guys will get the earliest information possible, and we get to share it with you, which is fantastic. So, shall we start? Would you like to pick a region? Or should we just start from the top?
Let's talk about the turkey news that you have planned.
Turkey news?
Yeah.
Did I already send you? Did I tell you about that? How do you know about the turkey news?
I don't, Doug. I'm literally just saying shit off the top of my head. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's not Turkey I was thinking about. That's so funny. It's there's Hungary has some big news too, but it'll probably get overshadowed by pretty much everything else going on.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I thought I actually guessed it.
No, yeah, you almost got me. I was like, how did he know? There's no way this guy's that tapped in. No. We'll start with the top. So we have some kind of older news because we only did one episode this week.
Yeah.
But this is kind of on the, confirming the uranium thing. The U.S. is actually just trying to get a hold of Iran's uranium.
Yeah.
So listen to this. This is what Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War of the United States, said. I don't hear any audio. Could you turn on audio, or what's going on?
Oh, I didn't have audio on. Oops.
They will either give it.
No, it's not loud enough.
Make it loud.
To us, which the president has laid out. They'll give it to us voluntarily. We'll get it. We'll take it. We'll take it out. Or if we have to do something else ourselves, like we did in Midnight Hammer or something like that, we reserve that opportunity. But what's clear, what the new Iranian regime knows, is they'll never have a nuclear weapon or the capability to get a path to one.
So there's
go
ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they've never had a nuclear weapon. They literally blew up their bunkers. Why are we still talking about this?
So this is the underlying theme. There's two. I believe there is two, and I've got proof for both. One is that we're actually trying to take their uranium, which I'm kind of starting to solidify in my brain because it's quite a few times now that it's really been about the uranium, and he just kind of said it out loud that we're going to go there and take it. What do you mean we're going to go there and take their uranium, right? They have uranium mines. They're mining it. What do you mean we're going to go take it, like, every single time they enrich it? Like, what does that mean? It's such a weird thing to say. Yeah. But I am now in the full camp that we are actually there to take their uranium because, obviously, we need it. Most people don't know this, but a lot of the uranium that America uses actually came from Russia, which, of course, they cut us off from.
A vast mountain, vast, thick
What?
with bushes,
What? Oh,
trees.
what?
Said we see something moving 40 miles away.
What is he saying?
This is
The
about
head of a human being, I'm telling you,
pause it.
it's moving.
this is about a crashed fighter jet. The pilots landed in Iran, and there was a rescue mission. Now, something extremely interesting comes up here, where the CIA director talks about a new technology. So keep playing it.
And then all of a sudden, 45 minutes later, he moved a lot. Stood up, and they said, we have him. And that was really the beginning of something incredible. We had an idea where he was, but not specifically. That's a big mountain. So I want to thank the CIA, too. I don't think they get enough credit for the great job they've done. Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Vast.
They used
Yeah.
a technology in
Yeah.
which they could detect a heartbeat, identify who the heartbeat belonged to, and pinpoint exactly where it was within, I think it was like 50 miles or some shit, using whatever technology they used to read all the heartbeats in the region, and then they used AI to filter out the specific one of the pilot. So they say.
Yeah, I think this is a case of us trying to make it look like we're more powerful than we actually are.
Could be.
That's what I think it is.
Very much could be. So we did rescue the one pilot, but the other one, as far as I know, was never found. And it was this. Well, I could go on and on. It's so funny. It's like a never-ending rabbit hole for every topic.
Exactly.
So the other pilot was it wasn't known to the public that two had crashed,
Yeah.
or that two hadn't been rescued. Only one had been rescued. But allegedly, this is just allegedly, okay, I
Okay.
have minimal proof for this. Allegedly, a reporter walked into a room of Marines or, Navy SEALs or Delta members or some shit. They
Yeah.
made a joke, a sexist joke or a racist joke. The reporter got pissed.
Okay.
She sleeps with one of them, gets the information that one of the pilots was still in Iran, and then leaked it as a form of revenge. This is just alleged. I don't actually know if this is true, okay? But if it is true, it would kind of be funny. So, she got in trouble. She got arrested, I believe. I don't know if, they're going to actually charge her or what. But, yeah, allegedly, that's what happened.
Those bigots! That's it! I'm gonna have sex with him immediately, and then that way I can figure out where the pilot guy is. Even though I probably could have just asked him that over dinner or something and left.
I love how that's their tool every time, Like,
all they have.
no matter what, it's the I gotta have sex with them to get this done. I got it. It's the only way.
Yeah.
And then it's like, aha! I finally got the information I needed.
Joke's on you.
I'm gonna leak classified information.
Oh, what do you mean I'm arrested?
Do you remember I was telling you about that show where it's like this? I don't know. I don't think she's a reporter. She works for DHS, Homeland Security, and she's trying to investigate right-wing incels, right-wing terrorists. And she has to sleep with one of them to get the information. She has to go cheat on her husband.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think she needed to do all that. It's an insult. You probably could have just bullied them.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's watch it again. They refuse to release the show, even though it's already done. They refuse to release it. And I'm so excited to watch this. Jessica Chastain unreleased show. Hold on. The Savant. That's what it's called. Look up on YouTube the Savant trailer. This is I'm in love. I want to watch this show so bad because it's going to be the greatest comedy on the planet. And they refuse to release it because they know it's so terrible. But yeah, let's watch this trailer. I don't.
Hey kids, come on.
married with kids, by the way. She's got to have sex with this guy. Duh, I'm yeah?
She's working.
She's working. I thought this was a no-work weekend, Mom.
Night.
It's gonna be a coordinated mass attack.
Blood will be shed.
Locked and loaded, been planted for months.
The hunt has begun.
What do you do in there all day? All night sometimes.
She's looking at memes on the internet.
Planning the text. My job is pretending to think like them to stop those people from.
Here's the reality.
Oh yeah.
There is people that do have a job like hers, not to the extent they're trying to portray. But they do know about these attacks, and they even help coordinate these attacks by pushing these people further into the dark zone, as I like to call it.
Yes.
So the government knows about these people. They want them to exist. That way they can use those like cues on the bell curve, those extremes, to create an excuse to control us even more.
Yep. 100%.
And to put those restrictions onto normal people.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
We're entering the psychopath area.
That's why we call her the savant. Snipers, bombings, ambushes. We're on the verge of serious violence. I've been watching them for a year and a half.
This is the guy. She has to sleep with him to get him to bust him.
No, let's look at something. Let's look at something. Snipers. Okay. Ready. Listen to what she says.
Yeah.
Snipers,
bombings, ambushes.
We're on the verge of serious violence. Now, I want you to picture in your head the base of those people.
Oh yeah.
Picture what that base looks like. Pretty high tech, right?
Uh-huh.
Here it is.
Accurate.
Very accurate. Yeah. This is totally fucking accurate. Yeah, they had a helicopter with like a bunch of fuel canisters. Yeah.
Watching him for a year and a half. He's recruiting for something. I don't know what it is, but it's massive.
This guy isn't just planning violence. He's out to make a statement.
What kind of a statement?
How can we demonize white people? Let's figure out how we can demonize white people as much as possible and make money off of it.
In the UK, they're making, or they already made a show about a guy who hates migrants so much he's killing them as they come off the boat with a sniper rifle. I think this show is already out. It's like a follow-up to their previous large propaganda video. It's equally as ridiculous. But to be honest with you, to me it's like a comedy. It's like a parody. I love watching this shit. I'm addicted to it. It's so funny. Like I don't know what to tell you. I just love watching it. I think it's hilarious, man. Because they're so serious. Look how serious. Yeah. She's like, I'm acting. These white men are posting memes on the internet planning mass bombings. Like, what? What are you on? I don't know. For me, I just find them so funny. So I watch them, and it's just the greatest laugh I've had all year.
Those people would never let that woman join their group.
Of course not. Of course not. I know.
And a date. Innocent Americans are going to...
We need to infiltrate further.
I don't think you should keep pushing.
She's got to go in further. She has to sleep with them. Every single time.
If you're engaged with terrible things,
oh God,
you're daring even worse things to happen.
It's the only way. I have to cheat on my husband.
I know. The savants.
The savants,
Also,
yes.
You know how many female savants there have been in like history?
I have no idea.
Less than a handful. Less than a hand. The percentage chances of a woman having savant syndrome versus a male is so like.
What is the normal average percentage in the first place? I suppose, like, how is it even truly tracked, right?
Just by per capita. Just per capita.
No, I know, but like, what's the gathering statistics like? You know? I mean, I guess now it's a lot easier because there's a lot of testing for it in schools. But
correct.
But like before, you probably just thought the kid was like uselessly retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, great, he's good at the piano.
85 to 88% of individuals with savant syndrome are male. 12 to 15% of individuals with savant syndrome are female.
I wonder what that's about.
It's really rare. It's not like.
No, I know, but why?
Because it's rare. It's an autism spectrum disorder. And
so is it because males are more likely to have autism than women? How does that work?
Yes, that's part of it.
That makes sense.
Because they have an earlier predisposition to testosterone.
But yeah, so I mean, we I just love these. I love these shows. I don't know what to call them.
The real hero was Surveillance State, who pretended to be your friend on the internet all along.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Middle-aged mom fighting internet trolls. Thanks Apple TV for the meme of the month. The main character is how the writer sees herself.
Yes.
Posting here to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing to me is these people. Just imagine how much effort goes into this from the top down. We're talking millions of dollars. It's probably tens of millions of dollars, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars. And they're so serious. They're like, man, we really got to make a difference in this world, you know? We got to expose the hatred, and this could be really bad. These incels could do this crazy acts of terrorism, and they're online, and they're gathering. We got to do a show about it. And it's basically some, like, blue-haired white woman's fan fiction come to life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. I just find it so funny. This show was supposed to release, like, at the start of this year, or I think the end of last year, and it's been delayed because they know damn well it's just dog shit terrible. But, man. Yeah, sorry, I know we derailed the conversation, but...
Yeah, the bad publicity is gonna kind of kick their ass.
Oh, yeah,
I will say though, it's probably like from the people who brought you Severance, they bring you dog shit. Like what? How do we go from Severance to this?
I don't know, man. It's because the people who are smart immediately leave. The second they know things are going downhill, a smart person jumps ship. I saw it in my league days, to be honest with you. Guess what?
Yeah.
I wasn't always first, but I was usually first to leave a team that I knew was going to be terrible. Like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Manager sucks. Maybe the star players dog shit. You know, they're catering to stuff. The smart people, when they know the team sucks, when they know the manager sucks, when they know the product sucks, they're jumping ship. So the people who probably made Severance good, right, left.
Yeah.
And the only people that remained were the trash. And so they worked on this, and they're like, well, we worked on Severance. But let's be honest. It's usually just a few people who are carrying the product pretty much every single time. Okay? That's just how it works. Yeah, everyone's been in a team project. It's usually just one person who's fucking doing all the work, and everybody else is just jacking the fuck off. And everything else is either mediocre or dog shit. And so the people who worked on Severance and made it good probably moved on to something else, and this is the remainder. This is what you get. Fucking, fan fiction
dog
story.
Shit 2.0. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
dog shit with a twist.
Yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait for the show to come out. They'll wait years, but I'm gonna get some nice hot chocolate, put it on, and have myself a damn fine laugh. And I don't even remember how we got here, but
yeah.
Oh right, so yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you go. Yeah, nothing.
So last week we ended on. I love how real life is like a saga for us. It's become like a TV show as represented. Trump was threatening to bomb Iran's nuclear facilities, power facilities, Iran announced the human chain, which the human chain actually did take place. This is it here. They formed a human chain around the power facilities. The U.S. didn't bomb them. Some of them did get bombed, I think, by Israel. And instead, they announced peace talks, like right after, by the way. It was the same day. But like the second we ended our episode, they immediately announced peace talks. Obviously, as those negotiations failed, they were never going to work. The U.S. and Iran, like, they're just at an impasse. It's not possible. Iran wants to charge people for crossing the strait. The U.S., that's not happening. There's no fucking way. And so today, we have the start of the U.S.'s blockade of Iran, which is going to be a really big deal.
Yeah.
But before we jump into that, we're going to jump over to Ireland.
Jesus,
and the Irish are currently protesting. I mean, yeah, we can show the human chain here.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of... Okay, see, this is what I don't understand, Doug. Like, your enemy is a Jewish country, and you thought the best way to get them to not kill you or destroy your power plants was to form a human chain around them with a bunch of women in burqas. That was your thought process here? This is like a gold mine for them. What are you doing? They're celebrating right now. Like, our enemies are coming straight to us and forming a fucking cluster bomb.
They're all gathering in one area?
This is great.
Yeah, remember how much work had to go into them getting the Palestinians in one area? They had to bomb one section and announce this.
Before we had to go into their homes and invade their homes to kill them. Now they come outside straight to us.
Now you just tell them where you're going to bomb and they just walk to it.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Why didn't we think of this before, guys?
Yeah, so I guess, whatever. Fuel shortages. Oh, we definitely cannot play that song, that's for sure.
It's a shitty song anyway.
These protests have been happening for the past 6 days now. Today is the 13th of April.
Yep.
And they keep getting worse. The Irish allegedly have called in the military to deal with the protesters. It started out as just farmers because, again, fuel costs were insane. Oh, sorry. I'm a little slacking today. Normally I'm sending you a bunch at one time here.
Yeah.
So it started with truckers and farmers and, you know, the kind of people who lived far from the main areas. They started, and then a lot of civilians started joining in, and it has just been growing and growing. So you can see here the tractors. And they're just protesting the fuel costs. It's too high. This is very similar to what we saw in Australia last week.
And so what, they just leave the tractors here?
Yeah. So these guys are bus drivers too, so they just parked it in the middle of the, like, city streets.
To protest what exactly?
Fuel costs.
I mean, what? It's a market economy. You can't...
I know.
What?
I know. I go...
It's a market-based economy. You can't, it's supply and demand. You can't just change that by protesting.
By the way, the Irish are extremely imperialists. Yeah, they're very anti-imperialism. So I always find it so funny because, you know, in certain regions, you kind of have to be an imperialist to get the fuel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Now, I'm not crazy familiar with Ireland's field deposits, you know, the oil deposits off their coast or on their lands. I can't imagine it's that much. I know the UK's got a bunch that they pretty much sell to the Finnish.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no. It's like, this isn't going to change a whole lot, unfortunately. Like, I hate to be that guy, but...
Yeah.
It's just not going to change a whole lot.
I don't know. Ireland is an interesting country, at least policy-wise. I feel like they love the benefits of a capitalist, imperialistic society, but they also often protest it at the same time. So the Philippines here is also kind of suffering. I mean, they're suffering a lot. Look at those prices.
Yeah, I don't. 68? Is that real?
No, it's actually more. It's actually a lot more. They had to add an extra number. Do you see the 1 next to it?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a 1.
that's how bad it is. They had
Oh
an
my
ad.
lord.
They're in the 3 digits.
That's pretty brutal, Doug. I'm not gonna lie.
It's bad, bro. I'm telling you, Southeast Asia is bad. Now, here's the thing. You're not going to see this shit on mainstream news anywhere because they don't want everyone freaking out and immediately going and buying up all the fuel that there is, because that's only going to make it worse. So they're trying really hard to make sure nobody knows that the Philippines is suffering like this, that the Irish are protesting, because they know that panic will spread across the globe. So they're trying really hard to keep this as suppressed as possible. So we post the Australian videos, and they're going crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no one's talking about this. And they're amazed. And it's the same thing in all the Southeast Asian countries. And it's the same in Ireland. They keep posting it and immediately gets taken down. I mean, the EU is known for, like, censoring stuff. They don't want this shit going viral. They can't let it go viral.
No, that makes sense, though.
Oh, yeah. They know it'll only make the situation way worse for them. And I don't know if this is true, but if it is, it's not good. You want to read it? This is
We
for
have no
Ireland.
diesel left at all. Forecourts are running out of fuel across Ireland as fuel protests escalate.
So you can see the pictures there. That's from an actual news article. This is a somewhat trusted news source, but you can see the line there. You can see all the cars trying to fuel up, and we'll see it a little later. I have it saved somewhere. But allegedly, 50% of the gas stations, allegedly, guys, 50% of the gas stations in Ireland are out of fuel. It's an insane number.
That is a pretty insane number.
Yeah, man.
How does that affect us?
Well, so we'll get to that. Don't worry. Don't worry. It all comes back to us.
Okay.
So you can see this was either today or yesterday, but this is a planned protest where the bus drivers just weren't driving. You can see all the buses just parked there in the road.
Well, I mean, I can still get in the bus, though, right?
It's not going anywhere. You could get in, but it's not going anywhere.
But yeah, but I could still get inside the bus, right?
Yeah, I mean, you want to take a nap? Like, what are you trying to do? Meth? Like, what do you want to do in the... Technically, you can't say meth on YouTube, so that wasn't very good of me, but...
I mean, you can do anything you want, right?
Could.
Yeah,
do anything
I
you
mean, so I get a free home.
Yeah, for the day or two.
I can, no, I mean, if they leave it there for a week, I get to live there for a week.
True.
In America, if you leave a bus somewhere, it's going to get taken over by the homeless.
That is true. So yeah, you can see. So the protesters came from outside the main cities and drove to them. So this was the highways. This is them trying to enter the city. This is their convoy.
Okay.
You can see them.
So it looks like people are trying to do anything.
It's stopped. Jesus, it is a lot. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot they can do. Oh, it's nice and peaceful, though, at least. It's a peaceful protest.
Oh, yeah. Well, mostly. There are reports now. So it's always kind of tough gauging how much activity is truly going on.
There's probably someone that got fucking stabbed by like an illegal immigrant, and they're trying to get rushed to the hospital, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of cars blocking the roads, and the person just fucking dies.
Well, apparently there are also protests against the migrant hotels, and they're firebombing them.
Everything is connected. The effects
are
direct.
And that's fine.
Are immediate. And this is, as I said, the second fossil fuel crisis in just a few years. There's one thing that all these events make clear. We are paying a very high price for our overdependency on fossil fuels. And the grim reality for our continent is fossil fuel energy will remain the most expensive options in the years to come. But on the other hand, we also have assets. Europe has assets. We have the electricity that is produced in Europe from renewables and from nuclear. And therefore, our strategy to decarbonize has not only been confirmed in the last years, but is growing in importance day by day. And our objective is very clear. We need to scale up the homegrown, affordable, reliable energy. This is the wide range of different renewables we have, but it is also, of course, the nuclear. Because
Notice
they
that
give
word.
us independence,
Yeah, renewables.
predictability, and energy security. And the only lasting way out of the fossil dependency is to modernize. To modernize by shifting electricity generation to renewables and nuclear, and then, of course, by electrifying the economy as rapidly as possible.
Nuclear was what I'm pointing to, but you'll
Yeah.
note the talk about nuclear energy is it's already up, 1,000-fold. It'll only increase. You cannot run a modern economy on renewable energy. I'm sorry, it's the one thing I fucking disagree with Elon on. You are not getting enough energy from the sun. It doesn't even make sense to try and rely, at least not with modern technology. But
No, not at all.
nuclear, uranium. You might as well just go ahead and fucking hammer those words into your head, because that is all they're going to be talking about. And for reference, this is Ursula von der Leyen, or der Leyen, I can't remember, the president of the EU.
Yeah,
And I assure you, this is the first time she's talking about nuclear energy, probably ever, because they would only talk about renewable energy,
yeah.
solar and wind.
I mean, the thing is, they just want to be able to shut down your car.
Yeah. Well, it's also the only way you can actually run a modern economy. You cannot do it on, well, for them, fossil fuels anymore.
Yeah.
But you can't run AI on this shit either. You have to use uranium. You have to use nuclear. Eventually we get to fusion, but we're not there yet. So after the U.S. announced a blockade of Iran, Trump also said that if you wanted oil, just come and get it from us. This is the current traffic of oil tankers to our coast. Do you see that? That's our coast.
Yeah.
It's the Gulf of America.
So what, are they going to nuke Cuba? That way we can make room?
It's funny you're talking about it. They are talking about Cuba right now. I don't know if they'll nuke it, but
I mean, think about it. If that landmass wasn't there, it'd be a lot easier to just go straight from Venezuela to Florida, right?
I wonder if, I'm sure that question has come up, but you can see the large amount of traffic, and this means our gas prices are going to go up. That's what it means. If we're selling gasoline to somebody else that's not going to us, well, then gas prices are going to go up. I mean, that's just how it works.
Yeah, 100%.
But them oil companies are going to be making bank.
As well they should.
Yeah, so here you can see the empty oil tankers. They all have to go from, so you can see them all leaving Southeast Asia and headed over to us to get oil. Hello. Better buy American.
Or you mean Jewish?
I wasn't going to say it, but, that's why you're here.
I mean, we're a Jewish country now, Doug. It's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Think.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Just going to enjoy the profits.
Some more protesting in Ireland.
Man, Irish people are really stupid.
Who the fuck do you think you're? Let go of it, you cunt! Or take your fucking head, you bastard!
What is that? Is that a scythe? What is he threatening him with?
It's a scythe. It's a scythe.
Why is he just running around with a scythe?
I guess as good as mine.
Get the fuck out! You go on this road! You go on this road! You go on this road! You fucking tramp!
Listen, I agree with the protester, just in general, but asking if the other guy, if he owns the road, like he's not doing something illegal, is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, listen, you're protesting, that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't ask him if he owns the road or like what. I mean, technically yes, right? Taxpayers, don't we all own these things?
Get the fuck out of it!
I don't care. They're just dumb.
Just the army, the
Fuck is
Irish.
this? So we're listening to an insurance advertisement or watching tanks drive by? This is stupid shit.
So they're I don't know if it's misinformation or there's conflicting reports, but allegedly, I have to keep using allegedly, sorry guys, the Irish were calling in the military to deal with the protesters because they're getting a little out of hand, which again is funny that the Irish are so anti-imperialist. Why do you have these fucking tanks at all? And why are you going to use them against your own people?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty crazy state. What? Who tried to add me as a friend? Who's this person?
Or is it on something outside WoW, or is it what?
It's on Discord. Someone named... Well, I won't say, but...
Message it to me. It might be one of our followers that I know.
Yeah, it's... Starts with this.
No idea.
Okay. Germany's government is proposing a bill that could block people from buying homes if they're suspected of anti-constitutional views, even without any criminal conviction. The draft would give local authorities first refusal on property sales and allow intelligence agencies to share personal data to vet buyers. It is framed as a way to stop extremism.
Nice. So this is a good follow-up to what we just watched, right? That's actually so funny, the trailer for that show. This is the show come to life. That's what Germany is. Germany is that show, The Savant, come to life. They're allowed to stop you from buying a home if you don't agree with their personal views. Their political views, excuse me. What I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, it is a person on our server.
Is it? Okay.
I'll just accept it. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just 1984, chapter 3, episode 7, yada yada yada.
I wonder if Germany isn't the most censorship surveillance state in Europe.
Probably. They're pretty lame.
You can see more of the protests here for Ireland. It's a lot of people. And to be honest with you, a lot of the news around it is being suppressed.
Newton says no? What the fuck are we talking about right now?
Maybe that's the name of the, like, city or some shit?
They named a town Newton?
I guess. Gulak says no. It's not. There's more, like, areas that say that.
Something I'm missing? Are they just going to keep repeating the same thing?
What is... Oh, this is Newton.
Listen, guys, they patched... Listen, they patched the peaceful protest update. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, patch after nom.
I guess.
What are they saying? I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty serious protests.
Yeah. Kinda.
But you bring up a good point of, like, what exactly is it that Ireland can do, right?
Yeah. Due to their reliance on American technology, France has ordered every government agency to start getting rid of Microsoft Windows. Every French government computer will be on Linux by autumn of 2026. France just cannot stop losing.
So this is actually a follow-up on a policy being pushed by the EU in general, in which they're trying to get all the way off American tech, all of it. They want their own form of social media, Instagram, Facebook, fucking TikTok, whatever. They want their own form of that, messenger apps. They want their own operating software. They want completely off US technology. And this is, France, of course, is, big on that stuff. And here they are. I will say, trying to get it done by 2026 is bold, ambitious.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty dumb.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, this is just dumb.
I don't know what I just sent you.
All right, guys. We're all gonna go over to Linux. Does everyone know how to type in sudo apt-get? How about you, senior citizens? Do you know how to use sudo apt-get? How about using a terminal shell? Okay, senior citizens can use a terminal shell, right?
Oh,
yeah, we can get.
We won't cover this. This is a fake video.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's fake.
Why'd you send it to me?
I just now realized it was fake.
Okay.
Oh, don't click the one I just sent you. But just
okay, great. Thanks, Doug.
No. I just don't want you to pull it up on stream. I want you to watch it, but don't pull it up on stream. It's a French female protest. So if you know what that means, you know what that means. We can't. I don't know if we can show that technically because they're protesting. So I think technically you're allowed to, but let's just not, just in case. If you don't know, whenever the French women go on protest, they do it topless. I don't know why, but there was a protest against the Epstein files, and their protest was them being topless. And what?
That's great, Doug. And you just sent it to me.
Well, I mean, you're welcome. I'm not saying pull up on stream.
Doug, the only thing uglier than an ugly woman is a French woman.
Should have seen that coming. Oh my lord. Why is this called Trump Fact News US and then it's the UK protesters?
British patriots? Is that what we keep calling these people now?
Yeah, they're protesting the migrants. There's a lot of migrant protests. Dude, is Europe just in chaos, or are we just like only looking at the chaos of Europe?
I mean, yeah, we've kind of just only been looking at the chaos of Europe. I mean,
fair enough.
This is it. This is how the country falls. People fighting amongst themselves. Is that blood?
Probably. They were beating the shit out of each other. Alright, we're gonna jump over to Japan real quick, where they had a protest of their own. A lot of protests across the globe in these past.
Oh, fucking Japan!
Past decade.
Each day they get closer and closer to me not caring anymore. The only thing that's keeping them on my block is Classroom of the Elite Season 4 and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's about it. That's all they got going for them right now.
This is the protest. It's so funny. We watched the UK protesting the migrants. This is the Japanese people protesting the building of a mosque, I believe.
Yeah. Why are they building in fucking? Well, I mean, because they're able to, because they allow it. Their prime minister is allowing it. That's why it's happening.
Not good.
The prime minister doesn't give two shits about these people. She doesn't give two fucks.
I have seen a lot of. Notice the difference between the protesters, the sex of the protesters in Japan and the UK.
I don't know. Are they flipping them off? Wait a minute.
No way.
No, they are.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
Universal
like the most
sign.
dishonorable thing you can do in Japan.
Oh, they're not happy.
They're not. Do the Japanese just not have guns? Like, what's going on?
No. Dude, America and Finland are like the only countries that allow you to own guns like that.
Yeah, I mean...
This is so awesome. Hell yeah. I love a good protest.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Calling him a liar and a fucking... So you're letting all these fucking people in, yada, yada, yada.
So many Japanese
Get these
women.
people out. Get these people out. That's what she's saying.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good
I'm pretty good
for you.
at Japanese, Doug.
They had, I think, 2 volcanic eruptions recently, but here's
Can
one
I
of them.
finish the first one?
The first volcanic eruption?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't have it. I don't have it.
You sent it to me.
Did I? This is the only one I have.
Did you send me it twice?
Oh, sorry. I sent you the next clip. So, but yeah, this is
All
the
right, what are we
volcanic
looking at?
eruption. Fuck if I know. You're the one who speaks Japanese. Go ahead and read that bitch.
I don't read Japanese. I understand some of it. I don't understand all of it.
Apparently, they happen quite frequently in Japan. It's
What, the
usually not
volcano thing?
Yeah, although it's not the the ones with the people on them. It's not the inhabited islands.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be that peaceful and that happy for too long without something shitty happening to you.
There's also a live stream of the volcano if you want to go watch it. I'm sure you can just look up Japanese live volcano live stream and it'll come up.
I don't care enough. I don't.
Personally, I like put them on when I'm working. I don't know why. I just like watching the lava flow.
Oh yeah, you like watching Japan being destroyed in real time. Good to know, Doug. Good to know.
The volcanoes created Japan. How do you think the islands were created?
Next.
I'm watching Japan expand. These are Chinese. Even these are Chinese workers protesting in Russia because apparently they aren't getting paid. Just protests everywhere. I should have named this episode "Protests in Every Country, Everywhere, All the Time."
Oh, okay. That's a great idea, Doug.
It's mostly this is just me showcasing the fact that we can get news from every country now, even the ones that we should be closed off from.
Yeah.
Who else is going to be talking about this? Who else is going to be talking about some Chinese protesters in Russia? We got to be the only ones.
The Chinese care more about Russia than Russia cares about Russia.
I mean, probably.
Well, I mean, it's cold. It's a cold wasteland.
So, we're getting there. We're getting there. So the U.S. has announced a blockade of Iran. They're labeling it as the Strait of Hormuz. It's really of Iran, and what it means is Iran won't be able to export oil. Now, obviously, all of Iranian oil went to China. Guess who's not very happy about this? China's not happy. China's pissed. And so all day today, their spokespeople have been like, yeah, this is pretty much an act of war against us. For reference, guys, I'm going to fill in a little gap here. So Iran said they were blockading the strait, sort of. They were going to, blockade the strait. And they were going to charge a toll for a ship to go through. They started charging the toll. They started making a lot of money. And they said, hey, Europe, hey, Southeast Asia, if you want to come and get your oil from the strait, just come and negotiate with us. And the U.S. really didn't like that shit. That pissed the boys off. And in response, shortly after, the U.S. was like, okay, if you're going to play that card, then we're going to blockade you instead. And so it's kind of been this like escalating thing. And here's the biggest problem. Most of the oil went to China, or China's oil they got from Iran. So they're very unhappy. This is escalating kind of as we speak. I don't know what. Allegedly, one of the Chinese tankers that went there to go get oil had to turn around. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. This is obviously still very new. This is basically all happening today. The blockade started today at 2 p.m. EST. And the Chinese just now started kind of being like, yo, hello. This is where we get our oil from. This, like, this is none of your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be involved at all. The U.S., whether or not they have a hard line here, I don't know. We'll see what plays out next. But this is the Chinese Defense Minister, Admiral Dong Hoon. You want to go ahead and read what he says there? The video.
Doug, I Japanese, not Chinese, Doug. Japanese.
It's in English, you fucking ding dong.
He speaks English?
No, but it's auto-translated.
Oh, I see.
And this video is from Turkey. God bless getting international news. Don't worry about the video. I don't know what's going on. Just read it.
A Chinese defense minister, Admiral Dong Gun.
The guy who wrote this is Turkey. It's
We have a trade energy agreements with Iran. We expect the others not to interfere in our affairs. The Strait of Hormuz is open to us. I don't know. China is issuing warning to the U.S.
Yeah. They're pissed. They're not happy. And like I said, there's also, so I've been ranting that the war is actually about making sure China doesn't get oil. Real interesting that the war has now come to the point where China doesn't get any oil. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, this is about uranium and oil. We got the EU president being like, well, you know, we
You just
really
sent me
want
the
to
same video twice, Doug.
Sorry.
Except this time it's in fucking Vietnamese. While Americans still can't buy a Tesla Optimus or Figure 03, the unit tree R1 is now live on AliExpress for $7,000.
Yeah, this is the Chinese robot. So originally this bot cost $20,000. It recently got dropped to $7,000. You can literally go buy it right now on Alibaba or AliExpress. This is the cheapest humanoid robot you'll find.
It's the only one I'll find. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, fair enough. You got me. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
bitch.
like, yeah, man, that's really a discount from the other one on Amazon. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
True. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
$7,000 is hella cheap though. That's crazy cheap. That is wildly cheap. I'll say that much. $7,000. I feel like a lot of people would pay $7,000. By the way, Unitree is basically the main humanoid robot we've been showing on the show for quite a few weeks now, or months. It's the one that was playing with the kids in the park. It was the one doing some house chores, I believe we showed last week. $7,000.
Wait, Doug, hold on for a second. I had a serious deja vu moment that we got a copyright strike for talking about the price of this robot on Alibaba.
No. We did, however, get copyright striked for covering that stupid-ass Spanish news broadcast. Do you remember where the dog fucking sniffed out the cocaine off that woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got copyright struck for that. Apparently, the news in socialist Europe isn't free to use, unlike America. In America, you can just you can literally repost news and there's no punishment. You can do whatever you want. We could sit here and just fucking repost Fox and CNN all day long, no punishment. However, in socialist Europe, if you repost their news, they get very angry about it and copyright strike you. So fuck you, Spain.
Yeah. Not even like Spain.
Spain is as far left as you can probably get. They're fucking out there. These are, I don't know what these are for. These are drones set up on the traffic poles in China.
Yeah, it's probably to get people that have broken the law and make them stop.
What, it's like a suicide drone? Bombs them?
Do not stop or wait in right turn lanes. Violations will be subject to legal penalties.
So it yells at you.
Yeah, it just yells at you, I guess.
Huh, that's kind of cool. I fuck with it. So yeah, this is back to that robot, so you can see the price drop. You can see how it was $20,000 like just last week or whatever, and now it's $7,000. And a lot of it's subsidized by China. They want their humanoid robots to infiltrate the U.S. so they can activate them. Choke
If
us
you
all
don't
out in our
cannibalize
sleep.
your robot, someone else will. Okay.
I don't know if that's an actual Steve Jobs quote, but basically he was saying, like, if you don't make your shit cheaper, somebody else will.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people would pay $7,000.
Yeah.
For a humanoid robot to run around and kick some ass.
For this Cyber Monday, we have a sale going for fucking robots.
Oh, man. What a great decade to be living in. So, yeah, this is the Unitree robot. It kind of looks like a fucking toy.
What's the point of me having this thing exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What would I do with this? I mean, I guess it could jack me off with its hands, but
Why? That was the first thing I thought of too. I don't know why. It was the first thing that came. I'm sure someone's gonna sell a glove for this thing that fucking feels fantastic, and that'll be its main
usage.
use. Its main use is hitting you with the double jerk and twist.
Imagine there's someone that gets frozen in time when this robot starts being like commonplace, and then they wake up and they're like, "Oh my god, it's my old unit tree G1." And they're like, "Oh my god, pervert."
Well, you know what'd be funnier? You ever see the old like skeletons of people who have died a long time ago in like volcanic explosions and shit?
Yeah.
So like, all right, so imagine that, except it's some dude getting fucking jerked off with his robot. Some
Except the
people
robot would still be alive.
people in the future fucking find this guy's body with the robot on his crotch, and they're just like, "What the fuck is this? What happened here?"
The robot was probably desperately trying to save its human. before.
Yeah. Oh my god. What a time to
What's
be
it?
alive.
What's this one, Doug?
This is how the robots are trained, by the way. You know, these things are not just magically trained off code. It's actually on the backs of videos
Indians?
recorded by Indians, yeah. This is pretty much how
That
most
guy's
of the
actually
AI was
not a
trained.
bad looking. This guy's actually not a bad looking Indian. He actually doesn't look too bad.
He just looks mogging. Maxing? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, he's frame mogging everyone in this fucking building.
That is true. He is frame mog.
Look, he's the only one that's sitting up straight
back.
with the fucking jawline.
Yeah, kind of makes me think it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, look at teacher's pet over here.
this is actually how the videos and images were also trained. The AI was first trained by Indians, and it was a really big deal. So basically, a lot of the AI content kept, putting in sexual abuse content and, just rated R content in general. And they made the Indians sift through this content to teach the AI that it wasn't okay. Yeah. And basically what was happening, it was just traumatizing the people because they were seeing some really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But all of this is how it's trained. It's trained on the backs of these Indian workers. And basically they wear the headset. Their actions are recorded. Looks like here they're kind of sifting through paper receipts. I don't know. I can't really tell. But it's trained. They record the video, and it's then sent to a large database. They sift through it to kind of find the best ones, and then they train the AI on that. And of course, the AI is uploaded to the robots, and that is exactly how the Tesla models. Well, yeah, the Tesla models, the self-driving, same thing.
Yeah,
they kind of got a big lead because those Teslas recorded everything much more than every other car. And so they went through and they picked the best videos and they trained their self-driving model on it. And again, it's how the other LLMs were trained too. This is how it's done. It's kind of weird to watch it live where it's just a bunch of Indians doing housework or something to go teach robots that go do that same task.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Next thing.
So here we had, this was a little older news, but there was a massive fire in an Amazon, I think it was an Amazon warehouse.
In Ontario?
In Ontario.
USA? Is it California? Oh, wait, I know about this guy.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy burned it down. He was like,
I have it. So show this. I have the video.
They don't pay us enough to live. They don't pay us enough to live, so I'm gonna burn it all down. It all down.
That's the video of the fire, and I kind of saw this sequentially, and I was fucking dying. But this is the video of the guy who did it.
It's all paper products, by the way. That entire section is paper products. So
Oh my god.
So it's guaranteed to spread.
Should have paid us enough to fucking live.
Should have paid us enough to live.
We may not get paid enough to fucking live, but these bitches dirt cheap.
He's not
All
wrong.
you had to do was pay us enough to live. All you had to do was pay us enough to fucking live.
It's all toilet paper,
Oh, he
too. If
said
this was
all of
during
them.
COVID,
Oh
this
my
would have been like
God.
a hate crime.
True. What is the point of that though? Now what? Now you just go to jail for life? Like what? You know,
Yeah. Well, not for life, but for like
20
10, 20
years?
years.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to worry about paying to live.
Apparently, the warehouse next door gave all of their workers a bonus immediately. So hey, maybe it works. I don't know.
Like, well, I mean, hey, it had an effect.
Oh my God, this happened in Canada. This is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. This will be a nice little break from all the protests and disasters. This, you seen this?
I was shocked to find out that Prime Minister Carney is cutting $7 billion between Indigenous Services Canada and Crown Indigenous Relations. They provided $0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2S LGBTQIA+.
What the fuck?
Honestly, Doug, at that point, you gotta respect it. She managed to roll that shit off her tongue like it was fucking nothing.
I am very impressed. I still am. That was crazy. She's clearly. Go ahead.
She is all in on this. It doesn't matter if she's fucking faking it or she's straight up just psycho. It doesn't fucking matter. You got to respect the game. Game respects game, Doug.
I agree.
This is abhorrent. This is callous. This is callous because the very liberal government that has stripped organizations of life-sustaining funding has now committed $13 billion. $13 billion on military spending. Who is paying for it? Indigenous women across this country. Indigenous women, girls to us, LGBTQIA+.
Man, just hitting all the numbers.
She's good
it's like
at
she's
it,
hitting
dude.
perfect on like the Dance Dance Revolution.
In fact, rates of violence are increasing.
I want to see if she's going to roll off another acronym.
He is turning a blind eye on this violence. You know, the Prime Minister talks a lot about projects of national interest. What is in the national interest are the lives, safety, security, and dignity, not in the national interest of Indigenous women and girls to us LGBTQIA+.
Damn, she's just hitting all the fucking notes, Doug.
I haven't watched the full video. I only
Is
saw the
Prime
first part.
Minister
She's killing it.
okay
She's
having
killing it.
Indigenous women to us LGBTQIA+ family members and
Damn,
organizations
hitting all of them.
coming to Parliament begging
One after
time
another.
and time again
You gotta respect
to
it.
see our humanity? Is he okay with that? Well, clearly, with his behavior the other day, laughing at a woman from Grassy Narrows who is suffering from mercury poisoning, having her even having to beg for an apology, is an example of how this Prime Minister has turned his back on Indigenous peoples, particularly Indigenous women and girls to us LGBTQIA+. And what does
Damn.
that
So
100 combo. 100 combo. Hit every note.
Good for her. Anyways, I thought that shit was so funny. We had to show that. We had to show that.
100%.
So here's an AI recreated version that is just as good. Play this.
In the fucking video.
Oh man. The audio's important. The audio's very important.
Oh boy. Damn.
Missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, and asexual.
By the way, the two, I just learned this. The two, 2IA actually, 2S, 2SIA actually does stand for two-spirited.
What?
Oh yeah.
Does each spirit have their own gender, or how does that work?
Fuck if I know.
Missing and murdered Indigenous women,
True.
girls, and two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex,
I like how this
So
person's
good.
losing their mind. This is
I
insane.
know, it's so good. I love it. That shit's fire, dude. I'd listen to that shit all day long. Holy shit.
I don't blame you.
Oh, man. Yeah, look, here's the bigger thing. Is that one was talking about getting, what, $7 million or some shit? Woman,
Yeah.
bro, again, in my mind, the Jew mind, right? My Jew mind.
Yeah.
I literally just think all of these, the savant, this LGBT2 spirited animal woman, they just get paid fucking millions of dollars and they just piss it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it would be better served heating up your oven. It would be better served throwing it in an oven and lighting it on fire and cooking a steak than in the hands of these people. Most people just want to settle down, buy a house, and start a family. You could so easily do that with all of the money our government has fucking pissed away on these random nonsense people who are, I mean, who the fuck knows what they do with it? I don't know. But I don't. My brain just goes to that. I'm like, dude, she's over here rambling about fuck all. She spends half the video rattling off a bunch of letters and numbers.
I'm starting to think you don't believe in the dream.
In some form of nonsense that I can't even comprehend. And meanwhile, there's a bunch of people struggling to start a family and buy a house, all because the government has decided to give the money to these people in some form of tax write-off. Oh!
Pretty base, Doug. You got it.
Oh, God, it's painful. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
As well it should.
Oh, God. So this is big news for this country whose name I am Hungary. Sorry. The Prime Minister of Hungary has lost his election, which is big news because the guy has won the election 16 years. He's been in charge for 16 years. And they finally lost. He lost. Viktor Orban lost to Peter Magyar. Sorry, Turkish people. Hungarians?
Hungarians, yes.
Sorry, Hungarians. I do not know how to say that guy's name. So this is a very... it's like pro-EU versus, isolationist, I guess. It's very polar opposite parties here that were at play.
Yeah.
And Peter won in a landslide. Peter's party won in a landslide. It wasn't even close. Viktor Orban is stepping down. And basically, Hungary and Turkish are the last two countries that have kind of been against the whole great replacement and globalism schemes. They're kind of in the bastions of Europe, kind of holding out as long as possible. And this is the fall of Hungary, basically. This is what they're calling it. So
it's about damn time.
And we'll see how that goes. We'll pay a little more attention to Hungary as their policies kind of flip pretty hard. But this guy is very pro-EU. I believe there's already like a 32-point change when it comes to it, including the adoption of migrants and shit. So they're already fucked, basically.
Yeah.
They're just already fucked.
As well they deserve to be.
Well, and so they will be. This is Benjamin Netanyahu talking about a recent visit from J.D. Vance, the U.S. Vice President. You want to go ahead and play the audio? It would be nice.
Called me from his plane on the way back from Washington. He reported to me in detail, as the people of this administration do every day, on the development of the negotiations. In this case...
This is AI.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? No, he actually said this, though.
No, Doug, this is AI.
But
this video is AI.
I think it's the whole thing?
Yeah. Look, I want you to look.
No, it's
look
not.
at his shirt. Look at his shirt and look at the distance between his neck.
The
and his
video.
chin. Look. Just watch.
It's fine.
Just pay attention. Just pay attention. No, pay attention to the shirt.
With Vice President J.D. Vance. He called me from his plane on the way back from Washington. He reported to me in detail, as the people of this administration do every day, on the development.
Look how much he's
of
looking back and forth,
negotiations.
left and right. Look at his
In
fucking
this
shirt.
case, the explosion in the
It
negotiations.
looks like a turtle to me.
The explosion came from
He
the
doesn't even look
American
real.
side, which
By
was
the
not
way,
willing to
the
tolerate
quote
the blatant
is real.
violation of the agreement to
Okay.
enter negotiations by Iran.
Netanyahu isn't
Essentially,
alive anymore,
The
Doug.
agreement was that there would be a ceasefire and Iran would immediately open the crossings. They didn't do that. The Americans were not willing to accept it. He also conveyed to me that the central issue on the table from the perspective of President Trump and the United States is the removal of all enriched material and ensuring that there is no more enrichment in the coming years, and this could be for decades.
Yeah,
I
that shit's
spoke
not happening.
yesterday with Vice President.
Yeah.
But either way, the fact that he said that our fucking, I mean, it's not a surprise, right? But it does solidify who's in charge, and the fact that he says our entire cabinet is reporting to him every day is fucking insane.
It's grand.
It is so wild, brother. Holy shit, moly. God bless. We got to report to the boys in charge.
Disappear into the darkness. We will shine a light on you that, thanks to Google and
We will shine
SEO,
on you.
will follow you for the rest of your life. When you look for a job, when you look for a spouse, when you look for a nanny, when you look for anything, our work will always be documented. Again, thanks to Google and SEO. In corporations where DEI leaders smeared Israel, excused Hamas, we pressured CEOs. Some resigned, many were terminated, but policies were changed, thankfully, from governmental to art institutions. Online, where anonymous accounts spread violent threats, we traced patterns, elevated evidence, and worked with authorities, leading to arrests from Florida, South Carolina, New York, California, and Texas. And we're not slowing down, sadly. Today, Stop Anti-Semitism, I'm proud to say, runs one of the most robust anti-Semitic enforcement operations in the United States, monitoring campuses, digital networks, activist groups, and public officials, documenting incidents in real time and mobilizing millions of people, of allies that are quietly by our side. But the fight is bigger than the exposure, and it's about securing a future where Jewish students can walk across a quad without being screamed at, a future where employers understand that anti-Semitism is not activism, it's bigotry, and it will cause you to lose your job.
I agree with everything she just said.
I mean, for the sake of our channel, I'm gonna have to agree too.
Not for the sake of our channel. I just agree with her. I agree with everything she just said, Doug.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Full stop. She's 100% correct.
Oh man, so there's also some pretty interesting stuff that came about for Miss Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. Both of them actually the same month. So Justin Trudeau, there was allegedly a reporter who had proof that Justin Trudeau was looking at CP at like a meeting or some shit, at a public official meeting. And the government covered it up for him. How nice of them to cover that up. Fantastic. So that's going to court in Canada this month, or, you know, it's finally getting pressed forward. And, of course, his girlfriend also got accused by Ruby Rose of... You want to go ahead and read it?
This one?
Yeah. Whichever one I sent you. The first one.
This one? Ruby Rose
Yep.
has accused Katy Perry of sexually assaulting her around 20 years ago. She lets Perry rubbed her disgusting vagina on her face, causing Rose to vomit. She adds that she filed a police report regarding the incident a few hours ago.
Yeah, crazy that both of them, both Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, are meeting similar allegations during the same month.
One hoe is complaining about another hoe rubbing her genitalia on her face, and she only files her police report 20 years later. What a nothing burger. Thanks for this news, Doug.
You're welcome.
Illegal immigrants killed 13,000 Americans in 2024. The total number of homicides in the U.S. in 2024 was 20,162. That's 64% of all murders.
I don't know if those numbers are real. I'm sure they're inflated a little bit.
I don't care. I don't care.
If they are real, those numbers are crazy, dude. Fucking 64% is wild. But even if they were 25%, I think that's an insane amount. I'm not going to... Even if they were 25%, I think that's so ape shit.
you're better off. You're better off just making more money, living in a better area, and avoiding them entirely, like the Democrats do, rather than sitting here online bitching about it. That's the time you spend bitching about it is time you could be spending making
both.
money.
Or I can make
do
money
both.
bitching about it.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Eyes on Hexeth just hosted Indonesian counterpart and announced a major defense cooperation partnership. The Strait of Hormuz is the second highest volume oil choke point on Earth. What's the first? The Strait of Malacca, Indonesia. 80% of China's oil passes through here. Global oil shipping choke points are being secured by the U.S. military and their partners. Trump is securing the board. It's happening. Oh, great. We're going to war. That's grand.
Yep. So if you needed more proof, this is all about cutting China off from oil. The U.S. and Indonesia just signed a new, it's called a Defense Cooperation Partnership. And guess what? In between Indonesia and Malaysia is the second place that China gets all its oil from.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Uranium and oil, boys. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Love some oil, you know. Do you like oil, Doug?
I like olive oil.
That shit ain't good for you.
Olive oil is very good for you.
I know, I was lying, Doug. I was checking to see your knowledge.
I'm very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable.
Okay.
In the health sphere.
In the health sphere.
Health. Health.
Hip.
Yeah, so we got a little episode kind of jumpy all over the place, but we made it through. Let's just see if there's anything new going on with those Irish protests, because like I said, it's kind of been developing as the day has gone on here. It'll probably escalate. I was honestly holding out because I wanted to cover them when they're at their peak. You know, I don't want to just like every day pop on and be like, there's one more protest than there was yesterday. You know, I kind of want to make sure it's all summarized when I get it done. Unfortunately, it's been going on for almost a week. So, you know, we've got it covered at that point. But it looks like that's probably going to be it for today. If something does escalate, we will talk about it. Yeah, I mean, we've
been kind of slow, right? You know?
Huh?
Been kind of slow.
Well, it's like slowly escalating stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe all of these events are probably the biggest deals of the month, maybe even the year. It's a pretty big deal. Like, we basically just cut China off their entire oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably fucking not having a good time. There's no way that doesn't end with either us backing down and allowing them through, which I don't see us doing. Kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Or China taking some action back. So again, we'll see as it kind of goes throughout the week here, and we'll keep covering it. Obviously, the Irish protests are also a pretty big deal, and they're not
possibly the biggest.
Probably the biggest deal in Europe. I
Quite
saw
possibly.
France is kind of starting to protest too, but the French protests kind of everything. So we'll keep our eyes on both. We'll monitor both situations. If the Irish protests do get, you know, hairy with the military, then we'll talk about it. You're not going to see that type of content covered by anybody else. I check, by the way. I'm like, okay, we're going to talk about the Irish protests. That's a pretty big deal. I suppose everyone would be talking about it, right? I go and I look at everyone else on, you know, Rumble and YouTube and Steam. I look at all the Twitch. I look at all the podcasts. I look at all the news. Nobody's talking about it because, again, well, A, we're the only ones who kind of cover the international news in this type of way, but B, they don't want to freak everybody out. They don't want people to know that people are protesting because the fuel costs are going up. Because then, of course, everyone's going to go ahead and try and buy all the fuel, and it makes it worse. And obviously, they're not going to. The U.S. kind of pins down this news here about China, mostly because they don't want people freaking out over that either. But they also don't want the Chinese to know that that's why they're doing it, right? They're kind of painting this as like it's to punish Iran. It's a lot of birds with one stone. But really, it's about cutting off China. So again, we will we will keep watch. Maybe we'll cover more. Hope you guys are doing well. It is the start of the week. Hopefully your week goes well. Hope your last week went just as well. You got any streamer drama? You got any, some news?
I got some streamer drama.
Ooh, I guess we're ending on some streamer drama. Let's go. Love that for us.
Essentially, Sykkuno was quote unquote exposed. If you don't know who Sykkuno is, he's a fucking streamer or whatever, with offline TV.
Never liked this guy, by the way. I never liked him. I hate it. He's so insecure. It's cringe as fuck. He's like, oh, I'm ugly. Sometimes I don't want to show myself. Is this okay? I can't stand that shit. It's so cringe. Stop.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm not done.
I'm not done. Sorry. Smoke that.
Yeah. He is... The claim was by a girl that was essentially trying to get with him, essentially. Or she got with him. And the claim was that he was a predator. He wasn't a predator. He's just a cheater. He cheated on his girlfriend, and then that was it. And then but the girl she went too far. She jumped the shark, right? She tried to go too far with it and be like, he's a fucking predator for making out with me, blah blah blah, or fucking sending me shit on Discord or whatever, right? She was coming hard onto him the entire time. It was totally her. It was literally a one-sided situation.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? But
do we have any screenshots? Can we pull any footage? What do we got? We got any evidence?
Yeah, 100%.
You know.
She posted a whole twit longer.
Of course she did. Listen. I'm undefeated when it comes to knowing which of these streamers are scumbags. Honestly, it's not hard. Most of them are, but I'm undefeated.
Are you looking for a Valentine's Day, perhaps?
No, what is it?
What you can't? This is just all their messages with them. There's an entire expose.
God. So what do we got? What do we got? Cringe? What do we got?
Okay, sexting, pretty normal.
Okay.
Plans to move in together, pretty normal. Plans to meet me in person, pretty normal. Following my private Instagram, pretty normal. Interest in where I live, pretty normal. If you're planning to meet up, invite me to play games with them, pretty normal.
Pretty
Scroll down. Calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation.
Oh God!
Paying for another girl to fly out to him. You wanted to. What are you talking about?
Based, honestly.
Yeah. Rumors and broken friendships.
Okay.
Sykkuno's girlfriend. He cheated on his girlfriend. To all of his victims. What? Like if she had just said that he was a fucking cheater, it would have done more damage than if she had done this entire fucking expose.
Oh yeah.
And she jumped the shark on this fucking thing. This entire thing.
Listen, I almost want to congratulate him, to be honest. He is he's like very clearly insecure, unless maybe he's making it up and he is just kind of like trying to sucker these women in, which you shouldn't do that, I don't condone, but also, damn, like fuck. But listen, I hate the insecure thing. It's so cringe, and he's always like, I don't know how to describe it. He's, I sometimes don't like show my face. I'm feeling extra sad today.
You think he's fake, or you think he's just...
I don't know. I can't tell. Either way, I fucking think it's retarded. Like, it's just cringe. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I can't stand him. I don't like him. I never liked him. Now, is he cheating because he's insecure? Or is he cheating because he's actually a 200 IQ genius, and he does the insecure act because he knows it suckers women in? Which one?
Probably.
I don't know. But yeah, any more hardcore drama? That's kind of fucking weak.
Hardcore drama? Jeez, they're asking for a lot here.
Yeah, I know. The streamer drama has kind of dried up these days.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. 1 second.
Who are you looking at?
This guy's toast is saying that yes, Sykkuno's not the best person, but throwing him under the bus for likes is cringe.
He's not the best person. What is that supposed to mean? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And then I think there's not really.
No worries.
It's mostly people are just talking about the Sykkuno thing.
That's fine. We we covered the world news. We got our drama in. We've done our due diligence for the episode. Ending on streamer drama is that's a win. Usually we just end on the worst news ever.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, to be fair, we didn't see as many explosions and people dying this time.
that is true. That is true. That's mostly because there's a like very temporary ceasefire right now, and that'll probably change shortly. But you're right. We didn't see anyone die. I saw a clip of a poor Vietnamese child, 2 of them, get launched from the back of a truck after getting plowed in by a train. I almost put it in the video.
There's one more thing.
But I didn't. I was like, that's too gruesome. There's no value in that news-wise. Not going to show it. So
I got something else.
What you got?
Clavicular getting frame mogged.
God. Okay, fine.
What that really sent him spiraling? You've obviously shared company with Andrew Tate and other, dare I say, rather controversial figures. Why do you spend time with people like that?
All right, have a nice day. Are you trying to... I see you want to make this political. Too bad I didn't have time to look into, anything about potentially, who your wife cheated with. But don't try to go down that line of questioning with me, all right?
I mean,
because I'm not doing any political...
I'm not married.
Gesturing,
but
so...
I was simply only asking because obviously
maybe you got a looks max then. So I could teach you about looks max and then maybe you could switch that up. But thanks for the time. Appreciate the interview. All right.
Honestly, I think Clavicular kind of mogged him here. I'm not gonna lie, Doug.
Not
I
really.
think Clavicular mogged.
He said your wife cheats on you, and the other guy was like, "I don't have a wife." I mean, that's not. I don't. He's just. Okay, first
Wait,
I want to
is that
start
what he
with.
said? Is
yeah,
that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. Watch.
He said, "I don't have a wife."
Yeah, watch what he said.
Have time to look into, anything about potentially, who your wife cheated with, but don't try to go down that line of questioning with me. All right.
I mean,
because I'm not doing any political...
I'm not married.
Gesturing.
But
so.
I was simply only asking because obviously...
Said I'm not married.
You got a looks max then. So I could teach you about looks max and then maybe you
So, I mean, this guy's swinging for the fences for sure.
I mean, yeah, the Clavicular kind of just went autistic.
So is 60 Minutes Australia a joke? Like, what? Why did they host this guy?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you, Doug.
Yeah, like, I would fire that guy immediately. Not the reporter, but whoever thought it was a good idea.
I'm starting to think the whole frame mugging community is just a psyop at this point.
You think? I'm glad I'm not into that sphere at all. I didn't even know it was a thing until you brought it to my attention. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Shake my head. But yeah, I think we're ending here.
Yep.
Thank you guys again for tuning in, listening. I have been I'm still learning as I post on our social media how these things are supposed to work. So it's nice that you guys.
Someone just added me from the Discord.
Yeah, we'll figure out what that is about. I mean, they want to frame mock you or something live on air. We can get it going.
Oh,
maybe they want to ask about how you looks max.
Oh no, they're from the Nintendo homebrew community.
All right, I think we're gonna. Before you start talking about a member of our audience, I think I'm gonna end the show. Good night, guys.
I don't have a problem with Nintendo homebrew at all.
I hope you have a fantastic week or days until our next episode.
But I don't know. I feel like it was more popular during like the Wii days for the homebrewing thing, to be honest.
Thanks again for your support. Like and subscribe. Comment. Looks max Brayden. I don't know.